fallen angels. So because of that, the Most High tells us a woman needs to have her head covered because she can entice spirits. The same before the flood. That happened before the flood. Read on.
Verse 11.
Hold on. Good for love. I'm going to ask you to hold your comments and your questions till after class, if you don't mind, okay? We will answer to that after class. Let us go through this, okay? All right, read that last part again.
Verse 11. Nevertheless, neither is the man without the woman, neither the woman without the man in the Most High. For as the woman is of the man, even so is the man also by the woman, but all things of the Most High.
And see, I wanted to mention that because they had to tell people about asteroid belts and meteorites falling so that you would not be alarmed when these things start happening in the earth on a regular basis. All right, they was using the meteorite story so that you can't equate that to fallen angels. There's no rocks falling from other planets from evolution. All right, there's no meteorites falling in the earth. These are fallen angels. And you can see that all in the book of Revelations. A star fell from heaven. A star fell from heaven. Showing you each seal being broken at one point. Also showing you that like in the days of Noah, then shall the coming of the Son of Man be. Now you have nudity being portrayed at an all-time high. You have all type of evil being promoted. Promiscuity being promoted. And you have women being promoted with less and less clothes. So that's not just enticing the physical, that's influencing the spiritual also. And Satan needs this so that he can get fallen angels under his power, as he did when he fell as Lucifer from the beginning. So he's out for a big power grab. That's what this is all about. It have nothing to do with meteorites. All right? So we have to understand that when a woman dresses a certain type of way, she's not just enticing the physical. She's enticing the spirit. All right? Now, finish reading.
Verse 13. Judge in yourselves.
Now, Paul wrote judge in yourself. So he's not going to try to make it a law and try to force this on you. Read.
Judge in yourselves. Is it comely that a woman pray unto the Most High uncovered?
So is it right that a woman will pray unto the Most High uncovered? And see, even in these churches, you have women pastors, which is first and foremost out of order 100%. The Bible says you're not supposed to have any authority over a man. And if you're over a church, you're out of order based on every man that's in your congregation that you're teaching. You can't be in a setting over a church and then they have their head uncovered in the church, doing all types of talking, all types of madness in the church. All right? Read.
Verse 14. Doeth not even nature itself teach you?
Don't nature teaches you? Read that what?
That if a man have long hair, it is a shame unto him.
That is a shame unto him. A man's hair grow, but it don't grow like woman's hair. So when it says a man having long hair, it's talking about how a man styles his hair. If you look at Snoop Dogg and that comedian out there that have his hair pressed and curled, you're not supposed to wear your hair like that. It's feminine. Nature tells us that we're not supposed to operate like that. Try to look pretty like women. Okay? Read.
Verse 15.
Samson had locks. Samson did not have curls going down his hair and a straight iron hair. All right? So the Most High, and not only that, Samson had the vow of a Nazarene. He didn't take his hair and press it out. He had a vow where the Most High said, do not touch his head all the life, because I'm going to put the power in his head. So the long hair was in its locks, like you would call dreadlocks. That's different than styling your hair like a woman. Read.
Verse 15.
And he had 7 locks. He had 7 of them. Read.
But if a woman have long hair, it is a glory to her.
So if a woman have long hair, that's a glory to her. Now, on the radio show, we went into Isaiah the 3rd chapter to show you the curse that's on the daughters of Zion, which is our sisters. The reason the Asians and the other nations sell our black women here is because they know that at one point that was a curse that was put on our sisters because they started becoming hardy and going against their man. So the Most High put a curse on the daughters of Zion, primarily Judah women, Benjamin women, and Levi women. These are the women primarily out there buying the hair. So the other nations knew to sell them hair because in their spirit, our sisters realized they are supposed to have hair down to their feet. They understand this. So in their spirit, they know something is missing, and they wonder, well, what makes me less than the other women out there with hair? Not that you were less, you had more. You had the body, you had the look, and you had the hair. But a woman became high-minded in the Old Testament and started following other gods, started dealing with the sins of Sodom. And then the Most High said, okay, I'm going to take your beauty from you. I'm going to take your hair. Now, when the curse is off, the woman will receive her hair again. The daughters of Zion will. Now, you know the daughters of Zion have some of the beautiful faces and figures on earth. But the one thing they lack is that one beauty that the Most High took away from them. To have their hair grow naturally to their feet. Hold that and get Isaiah the 3rd chapter and the 16th verse, and we're going to show that.
Isaiah chapter 3 verse 16.
Isaiah 3:16, read.
Moreover, the Most High saith, because the daughters of Zion are haughty.
Because the daughters of Zion are haughty. Read.
And walk with stretched forth necks.
So now they're walking with stretched forth necks. Like high, with their necks all high, like no one can tell them anything. This is happening in the 3rd chapter. Read.
And walks on eyes.
And wanting eyes. That means they're walking and everything they see they want. Oh, I want to get that. I want to buy that. Never satisfied. Read.
Walking and mincing as they go.
That's them switching their behind. Walking and mincing as they go. Just switching their behind as they go. Purposely. Read.
And making a tinkling with their feet.
The tinkling with their feet are the ankle bracelets they wear. You can hear them coming around the corner. 2 blocks away you can hear them coming. Read.
Verse 17. Therefore the Most High will smite with a scab the crown of the head of the daughters of Zion.
So because she started speaking against the man, the Most High smited the crown of her head to make it where her hair can only grow a certain length. So the Lord put a scab on the top of the head to make it so, okay, this is your length now. Taking the beauty from the woman, the daughters of Zion. So he didn't smite the hair of the Indian tribes. Don't forget, this is the southern kingdom here. The northern kingdom was already out of Israel. So you wonder why the Mexicans, the Puerto Ricans, and all the Indian tribes still have the long hair. This curse only went on Judah, Benjamin, and Levi. The Negroes, the West Indies, and the Haitians. Read.
And the Most High will discover their secret parts.
And when the Most High put the scab over her head, now people can see her secret parts. To show you, her hair used to cover her secret parts. It was so long, it would cover her behind, it would cover her shape. That's how long her hair was. Read.
Verse 18. And that day the Most High will take away the bravery of the tinkling ornaments about their feet, and their calls, and their round tires like the moon.
Like those big earrings they wear on their ear. See, these are all the things. You think these things just started in existence. We're just wearing what we wore in our spirit back in ancient times. The big earrings with your name in it and all those things. The Most High says he's going to start taking those things away. Read.
Verse 19. The chains and the bracelets.
The chains and the bracelets. Go ahead.
And the mufflers.
And the mufflers. Go ahead.
Verse 20. The bonnets and the ornaments of the legs and the headbands.
Now mind you, all these things are substance. Your jewelry. You make these things your God. So the Most High said, since you're haughty, I'm going to take away all the things that made you proud. And usually your substance make you feel you're above other people. Most High say, I'm going to take all that away. Your jewelry, I'm going to take it away. Why? They broke off their jewelry and made the golden calf to show you the idol was in their possession the whole time, because they idolized those things. When we came out of Egypt, they broke off those idols and made a god, because that's what it was the whole time to them. Their jewelry is their god. You have some people that take care of jewelry more than themselves. Read.
And the tablets, and the earrings, the rings, and the nose jewels.
Go ahead.
The changeable suits of apparel.
And you know our women like changeable suits of apparel. They love shopping. See, and the other nations know this, so they actually targeted and marketed things towards us, knowing what was in our spirit. They set up shops in which you can go shopping for cheap. Buy this apparel, get these boots on sale. You don't feel complete unless you go out and get you a change of apparel, because it was in your spirit in the Old Testament. You notice you can go on a block and you won't see one store for a man, and you have 15 stores lined up strictly targeted towards women. Read.
The changeable suits of apparel, and the mantles, and the wimples, and the crisping pins.
The wimples and the crisping pins are what's used to make your hair styled out. So not only did they have long hair, they had it decked out. And it came to a point where the men couldn't tell these sisters anything, because they was looking good. They had the right body. Everyone wanted them. Anything they wanted, they could have, because they had everything. Read.
The glasses.
The glasses.
And the fine linen.
So to show you, they had glasses back then. Glasses is not a new technology. Mm-hmm. And fine linen. Read.
And the hoods.
And the hoods. So they had hoodies and all that back then, of different designs and styles. A matter of fact, if you look at some of those older movies, their clothes is more decked than the clothes we have today. Mm-hmm. Look at those old Roman movies, those old Israelite movies. Them sisters wearing some decked clothes. They got gold embroidered inside the material, styled down all the way to the foot. Tailor-made. And not only that, what you have on is the only one on earth, because everything was tailor-made at that time. There was no mass production of clothes.